wonder. Just give me a second, folks. We will be. Let me just try to get my camera set right. All right. Let's watch some of the racist map. Old Barrel Beamer in the flesh.
Hello, everybody. This is Beamer and Son Garage. We're back for another installment today. We haven't been on for quite a while. We had did our little going mudding, and then we had another one after that. And but we're back. Showcasing the rollback over there. One of our subscribers asked to see the rollback again. And there she is in all her glory.
All of her glory, folks.
Love that rollback.
Loves it. Loves that yard truck.
We got our 91 Mustang out right back behind the barn over there. We finally got it out. We brought it up over here with the rest of the cars. Basically up on the hill. Oh, there's my Sheba.
Oh. Sheba. There's my Sheba.
Work on the deck right there.
Nice.
It was falling in. So
look at that. Took a pallet.
We've been working around here. The deck was falling in, and
look at the screws.
right here were falling off the front of the porch. So we refixed it. You can see some lag bolts over there, some shiny lag bolts we installed, a couple over there. And then we redid that whole deck. There's a no-name kitten. Only one left now of all the kittens now, so.
Wow.
And the one that didn't have a name does have a name, got the pretty blue eyes.
This is 5 years ago, so these cats have been dying.
So yeah.
You leave the kitten outside during the day and then... Correct me if I'm supposed to be with the mother?
The Camaro over there, we figured out the Camaro's got no spark. So what we did was we changed the ignition module in the distributor.
This guy is so full
and that
of shit.
didn't fix it. So now we're going to have to change a coil on it. We located one at the local AutoZone parts store in Georgetown, Ohio. Just 5-6 miles from my house or so. I don't know, it might be 7 or 8, whatever it is. Not very far.
The son's going to have to pay for that.
We're going to get ignition coil for it. We took the distributor right there. You can see the distributor there. We took the distributor cap off.
You lost 300 subs overnight? Really?
And we changed that ignition module. Now you can
That's
see
good.
We got the coil over here.
People are starting to...
You can see we got the little cap off up in here to cover.
Starting to see what he's really about. He's a fucking piece of shit. He's a racist man.
Change out the coil, the ignition coil. $26 at AutoZone, so you know, the sun's coming over today.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll run down to the parts store down the local AutoZone here in Georgetown, Ohio, and we'll pick that
Now, mind
up.
you, this is 5 years ago when he, you know, at least he could actually move around then. He's so fucking junk now, he can't do nothing.
The body, so we're going to have to fix that ground strap. That shouldn't be hard. That shouldn't be hard to do. There's Piggy.
All those years of getting pounded in his ass are really starting to catch up with him. That dog's dead.
He'll bite your leg and take your leg off.
That's the one he had remember the video of the dog in the barrel?
Got that 91 we were talking about. It wasn't over there on the other side of the barn. Way over there. Actually, it was on the other side of the garage over there. And we started it up, fired it up. Had to air the tires up on it. And there's the 65 red 6-cylinder car, Mustang. It still needs the floors in it. We put some floor mats in it to cover up the holes. And yeah, it looks so much better now when you put the mats in it. It doesn't look like it's got any holes in the floor. You guys know that. You guys see what that looks like.
You guys want to see my favorite drink in the world?
Up some parts.
Box root beer.
Yeah, we got to get back on this.
Favorite thing.
Pull it around to the front. And
Barry will be like,
and we'll get to that.
He's drinking.
No bike having here. Quads and dirt bikes. YZ, it's not up on the hill here. We put it in a special place.
Yeah. Stuck
The
that
91
stuck that in
LX.
Ryan's asshole.
Car came from somebody named George Balls.
Ballast, fuckface. Ballast.
GMC. Apparently was a dealer somewhere. Had
That just, wait a minute.
There's a spot kid.
That just shows you how much he can't read. It's ballast, not
And
balls.
he had that
Barry.
car and sold that car to somebody and ended up going through a couple pairs of hands before I finally got my hands on. But it's got a sunroof, factory sunroof made in the car. And this is a nice car.
Yep, cream
It really
sodas,
is.
those are good too. Oh yeah, look at
It ain't
that.
cleaned up.
That's
We're gonna
probably
do
the
that. We're
cleanest
gonna clean it
inside
up.
he has.
And it's got the extra pressure on the floorboard over there we like so much. We had a couple tires that were low. We aired them up.
Check this shit out. Oh, no shirt
And
on.
they're holding there. Over here they are. These are only some 14s that are on that car. And it needs cleaned up outside and the inside. Right there. The right rear tire, we aired it up, one flat. Aired it up
Actually,
again and went flat again. So yeah, we're gonna have to put some tires on it.
yeah, put some tires
I
on.
drove it up here
Car
and it
doesn't-
didn't have any brakes. So
Listen.
it had brakes, so now I'm gonna have to work on the brakes. You know, anytime you got a car, it's got green, what is that, greenish, moldy, mildewy crap on it.
That's your cat piss all over the place.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna fix this whole car up.
Yep.
This is a little 4-cylinder automatic car.
He just ripped that cat right off. See that? Threw it right off. I know it's paint dry, but I gotta hit him.
There we go. And it's got an Optimum battery in it. It's the same one from the 5th Avenue to the 65 Mustang.
He lost 300
Now it's back
subscribers
this
in one
car
night.
now, but it's the same. It's the same battery. We've got a few of these batteries. Don't have a lot of them, but we have a few of them.
Yeah.
One of them just died, so we have to get one replaced. Luckily, they carry like a year warranty, free replacement. But this car starts right up. It's a dead. Let's see if it still starts.
Come on, put the clown shoe on it.
And there's the brake light stuck on. And that ain't the e-brake. No. And the oil pressure. Fuel gauge ain't right. It's got a fuel leak. I can smell it, and it's right underneath my floor. Somewhere right here. There's a fuel leak.
Light up a cigarette.
I'm not gonna let it run long. But I can smell it.
There is not a fucking car in there that isn't
Drive
close.
inside frame rail. There's a fuel line right here somewhere. Right over by this left front tire. So we'll have to address that, fix
Yep.
the brakes, fix the fuel leak,
Yep.
and yeah, she should be perfecto.
What else?
When we got the car, it didn't have any spark. We bought this from AKA Rondo. I got this from my buddy Ronnie Caldwell.
Oh,
And it didn't have any spark. And he's done a lot of work to this thing. He's done quite a bit of work to this thing. And what it was this control module right here on the fender well right
tap
there.
it again with your stink finger.
So we changed that to control module, and then we hit spark. But it still wouldn't run. So we dropped the gas
That's
tank
what
in it,
Paul's
and the fuel
finger
pump
looks
was
like
bad.
after
Fuel
he
tank.
took it out of fucking Megan the other
Fuel
night.
pump,
That's the
fuel
color
tank.
of it.
Control module here, and boom.
Let's stop it
we got
again.
Running and driving. Like I said, it did have brakes. It don't have any brakes now, so we're gonna have to address that. See if there's any fluid in there.
Spitting it.
No brake fluid. So yeah, we're gonna get some brake fluid. Put some and pump it up. See if we can get a pedal on it.
Yeah.
See if we can get it to show its leak. It's definitely got a leak somewhere. Probably a line pop somewhere.
Is your concealer dating you?
So wait a
It gets
minute, it's got-
inclusive, so we're gonna use the Do-It-All multivitamin concealer. It's not gonna get into
Oh, no,
lines.
they're gonna
It's not,
make me watch the whole ad.
not gonna enhance texture, unlike traditional cakey concealer. Don't.
God damn it, I see
So let's make it easy and do it all.
The Disney Resorts Collection is the most magical place to stay and the most magical place on Earth. And with extra time at any of the
Here's
theme
mom,
parks,
no answer.
why would you stay anywhere else? Start saving today.
I'm sure shortly we'll get a quick
Cheap.
appearance
Look
from the old man.
Reaching your financial goals can feel impossible. Credit Karma gives you personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more, so you can find your way to money.
Here's
Into a
mom
Credit
with no
Karma,
answer. I
Karma
like
you can count
that.
on.
Right?
But it's a neat little car, you know. It's a 91 LX Mustang, 4-cylinder automatic car. So yeah, we hope to
Show us
get this
underneath.
patched up, get this running. It does have a transmission issue.
Oh,
It doesn't have drive, but
Oh.
we can try to get drive back on it.
oh yeah.
Ron's apparently broke the transmission in it. So yeah.
How did you
If we
try?
can't get this transmission to shift and to drive, then we're gonna have to get a transmission for it. And then we're gonna get a tranny in it, we're gonna get this thing going. And I'm
Oh,
gonna give this
yeah.
car to my son. He can use this car to get back and forth to his job
Oh yeah.
and back and forth to Beamer and Son Garage here.
Yeah.
So yeah, he needs a gas economy car. The little Nissan didn't pan out.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately it doesn't have a title to it.
Take a look at his mother's car. Look at that
So,
shit
yeah,
box.
that
That's a
car's
shit
gonna be
box.
crap. We're gonna
Look how he
showcase
put the
that car
fucking
in
hoods up like
upcoming
he's like it's a
episode
car
of
show.
Beamer and Son Garage, where we're gonna probably scrap that car and kind of show you how to junk a car.
Oh.
Nowadays they got a lot of criteria when you got a car with no title.
Oh, cool. He's gonna show us how to fucking junk a car with no title, guys. Cool.
What you got to go through to scrap it. But the rollback
The
over.
thing is, Barry, I'm just speaking for myself. That would have no use to me because I would never buy a car without a title. I mean, maybe if I was doing it for parts, but I'm not a mechanic and I don't build cars, so that just sounds
Here,
sus.
I was asked by one of our subscribers to show the rollback.
Oh, I bet.
We came on really today to show the 91 LX and the rollback. So
Yeah.
here you go. You want to see the rollback?
Yeah,
You
come.
get it.
Let's
You
see the
got
real deal,
All you gotta do
Holyfield.
is ask to send us a message. Tell us what you'd like to see, and if I'm able, I will showcase
Right? Exactly.
what you want to see.
I'm happy you said that, Battery. Like, he claims to be this like hot rodder, he's fucking been doing this shit for years. You would think with all those fucking motors that are around there, I mean, get crazy, fucking put a Mopar in it, do something. But no. He didn't even fix the force. He's incapable of this shit.
I'll show it to you.
You
I've been
can't
sick.
do cunt.
This last video of going mudding. Yeah, well, going mudding, and it brought on a cold and a half for me. So,
Yeah, he got a cold.
but I got
Oh.
through it, and I'm back. We're back here at Beamer Son Garage.
Exactly, the lie detector.
There is the big block 454 of this monster truck of mine, the rollback.
Monster truck. It's just his shit is so, bro. You are so fucking stupid.
We really don't have a name for the truck.
Yeah.
We just call it the rollback because
The
that's
yacht
the one
truck.
we got.
It's trash. That comes
But
from.
somebody started doing the body work, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we're going to try to paint it or
Oh
whatever.
yeah. There you
Before I got my hands on it, and so yeah.
Is this the
we're
one
planning
you can see right through the
on,
floors?
repainting the cab and re-lettering it. We're going to put Beamer and Son towing on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I did have a DOT number sticker. You can see the numbers down there. DOT, DSDOT 2381289. Yeah, it has somebody's numbers on it. We don't have any affiliation with that. So
Barry, please, you don't have to take the time to explain that you don't have DOT numbers. Believe me, We know you don't have anything in there with TOT numbers on it.
You know, we don't know. So Kenny's Towing. It was somebody named Kenny's Towing out of Kentucky. And we have no affiliation with Kenny. We don't own the rights to that. So, but this is the rollback, and that's got a Badland winch controller on top.
No,
of that
that's no.
I don't think that's
No.
a Badlands winch.
That's
it's
the
not.
other
It's
one.
a different brand. It's a Miles Marker winch on it. Miles Marker winch. You can
Yeah.
see it right there.
Cool.
Miles Marker. And it's got the battery box. No battery in it right now, but it does have a battery
No,
box.
that's the
battery.
sling truck. That's up
You know,
there.
after when battery gets put in there.
Yeah,
And of course, you got the V chain right here.
yeah.
She was hitting the back here, I guess. Somebody hit it. I don't know what it was that hit that truck. And they hit they hit with it. But boy, I tell you,
Barry, I know. Obviously, I don't know how that happened, but I'm assuming would be somebody like you who don't know what the fuck they're doing and backed up into a pole, something like that.
tell you what, to bend that steel.
You've done that
I mean,
before, though, Barry. You know.
I hate to see what it was. Because they really
It was a
creamed
pole, you fucking mutt. Look at
And
it.
you can see it's raised up right here and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
I don't know if I can take that to
No, I don't think you can.
Get Jeff and Jimmy to help straighten that out, because boy, that is messed up. But there's the Reese hitch on the back.
Oh, yeah.
This truck is a two car hauler. You can take 2 cars with this thing. It's got the power and the torque to do it. And it's got enough clutch in it. Well, you can put one on the bed. You can put one on the tongue there. You know,
Yeah,
Reese
yeah.
hitch with a trailer.
How
I got a
long
trailer
got-
over there in the field over there? I've got a 20-foot drag, and you can haul 2 cars with this thing. No problem. The light truck around here.
There it is. There's one I
We took
sold.
that scrap to the junk. We hauled that scrap to the junkyard down here. We got a junkyard down here called McKinney's, and Scott McKinney owns the junkyard, and he's a real nice guy. So we hauled our junk to him, and we got paid. So we got a little 8-foot pickup truck bed here that's been converted into a trailer, and that's what that is. That's a Chevrolet late model, about a 95 pickup truck. Well, I don't think it's a 95. It's a round body, so it could be about a 95, yeah. No, I guess it is 94, 95. And it's
Who gives a
converted into a
fuck?
trailer. So yeah, it's a badass trailer.
Oh, yeah, that's
I just put those new
badass.
tires on it. Those are trailer tires, or I think they're 8 or 10 ply trailer tires on there. And I just put them on it. So most of our equipment around here got new tires. The
Bullshit.
truck's got new tires in the back, tires in the
You
front are like
fucking
brand
hear
new.
this mutt?
They're not brand new, but they're like brand new on the front.
Yeah, they're like brand
Got
new.
new tires on this thing all the way
Show
around.
us the years of the
You can still
tires.
see the remnants of
Oh,
the going mudding video, the shovels, the pick. There might be even a spade in there. Yeah, there's
that
a
was
spade.
when you showed really how
Green handle
intelligent
right
you
there,
were.
That's the spade shovel. And we've still got the remnants of the going mud video in here. Here's this other tire over here.
You still
And
got
these are
remnants of
came off
fucking
of,
cum in your mouth from
eBay.
fucking
We
Super
bought these tires
Sam.
right off eBay right before my mother passed away.
Oh,
My
she
mom
bought
passed
'em.
away July 3rd
Uh-oh.
of 2018. And I lost my, I lost my lady. So,
yeah.
I purchased some things before she passed away.
know, Yeah, we probably purchased them on her card. But Barry, don't act like you loved and cherished your mother. We all know the truth. You fucking horrorized your mother and your whole family.
And then when she passed away, it was just, it was really hard to get motivated, get back into
Yeah.
the swing of things. And now I'm back into it. Thanks to
You're
the show.
trying to
The
steal
show brought me
everything you
back
get your
here.
hands on.
And we've been working on stuff, repairing stuff. And thank God to the show and the people that watch it, my subscribers. We appreciate every one of you subscribers. We really do. And here's this rollback. This one subscriber, he wanted to see it. And there you go, buddy. All right, you got to see what you wanted to see. And yeah, it's a nice truck. We really like the rollback. It's a beast. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's got the no, it doesn't
Guys,
have the,
he can
bed-
have a
seats
fucking
to,
million subscribers.
There you go. There's nothing in there.
He's
nothing in there.
tarnished. There's
See
not
what's
a
in the back
fucking
there.
thing this man
And
can
that little
do.
thing there is a little squeegee. There's
He
nothing there in
is
the back.
the shit stain of YouTube. Nobody wants anything to do with him. He's been
But
thrown
that's
out of
the,
events. Listen to this.
Yeah, that's the rollback.
Now listen to what
We
he
love
says.
the rollback. I mean, there's no doubt.
Now hold on a minute. Now he just talked about how you guys he can pull 2 cars with this thing. This thing is the real deal Holyfield. Now listen to what he's about to say.
About this truck is the real deal Holyfield.
Oh, yeah.
We love the engine. We love that
Listen to this.
454. We believe it's a low miles 454. We don't know how many miles is on this engine.
Yeah.
You know, we changed the oil when we got it. We put these new tires in the back.
Now listen to what he says.
We put these tires in the front. We put the simulators all the way around.
Yeah, simulators.
Done a lot of work to this truck since we got the truck. I put that low deck air cleaner, Elderbrock chrome air cleaner
Oh
on it.
yeah. That's
This
10
battery originally powered the winch. We since transplanted it to up front to actually power the whole truck. And it doesn't have the hydro boost. It's got the power brake booster, just a standard power brake booster, and it's really not enough.
Yeah.
It needs a hydro boost. It really does. And I don't know if we'll ever get to do that. You know, get to doing that to it. It needs a hydro boost set up. I'm thinking, do I have a truck over here that has it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would love to
can't-
see
I
him
can't
do
recall if
that.
There's
But
one that has it. I don't think there is. I definitely need a hydro boost set up for it for the brakes because the power brakes on this are it's just not enough.
yeah.
It's not enough stopping power
Yeah.
to stop the truck.
Oh.
I got a hydro boost on the white
You can't
truck,
stop
and
the
it stopped
truck
fine.
by itself,
It could
but
stop
throw
it. I
2
believe it
cars
could
on
stop
it.
the world.
That's
This
not the
truck
best.
here,
So
you can't
wait.
stop it within a football field or two. It's really hard to stop. It doesn't have enough vacuum. And I'm looking at it, wondering if there's issues with this valve right here, maybe this valve right there. I'm pointing at, maybe that valve might have something to do with it. I may have to try a few things to see if I can get a better, better brakes up on it. It's got a good pedal, but it just doesn't have the stopping pressure, to stop.
It's coming.
It's got a big radiator in it.
Listen to
My
this.
son bought a big fat I think it's a 3-row radiator. It's not an aluminum
The
one.
kid bought the fucking. The kid buys every.
There's a
I'm so
big
sick
radiator
of
my
hearing
son
this
bought. He
shit.
bought it for I believe he bought that for
Yeah. Think of a
the
lie.
Bonneville. Yeah, he bought that for the Bonneville.
Oh yeah.
And it wouldn't work. And so we had this radiator laying around.
Oh,
It's got a small little 2-row radiator in it, and it gets so hot.
Listen to this.
That engine runs about 220, and it's just too hot for that. It's just too hot. We don't like our engine running out. We changed the thermostat out in it. And it still runs hot. I mean, this thing gets really hot in the summertime. So we don't even like to fire it up in the summer, not for very long.
It's like the fucking Mustang. It'll be perfecto, but then you find out, well, it's got, it's leaking fuel. It's got, no brakes. So, no, yeah, by the way, the transmission won't go in drive. This truck starts off, this truck is the best truck. It's got a 454. You can fucking put 2 cars on it. Blah, blah, blah. Then he comes up and he's, I can't stop it. Now, he can't even start it. So what do? Run it in the winter? Like, it's just so fucking stupid.
We'll fire it up, pick up something, scoop something up around here, move something. But we don't really like to use it a lot. It does have
Frank, what's
a
up? Acts like such a
little
guy. I
alternator
know.
on it, it looks like. Yeah, it's got an alternator, but it's not the 1-wire alternator.
Yeah.
It does have the HEI distributor. in
Yeah,
the
you
back.
wouldn't. That's.
So it does have a few options.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know if it's a 12-volt ignition wire going to it, or if it's only got a 9-volt resistor wire. We don't know. This cab's probably set up. What's an 81? It should be a 12-volt. Yeah, it's probably okay there. And it's got a newer fuel pump down there. I'm seeing right down there by the frame rail right there. There's a fuel pump. It's got a newer fuel pump. And someone's spent a lot of time, and it does have air conditioning. There's an air conditioning compressor, but it's not put in there. It's not hooked up.
So
I
it
don't
doesn't
know.
have air conditioning.
Someone disconnected it, and they're not going to put it back. So yeah, we need to put the air conditioning back on this truck. I mean, there's the compressor right there, and we need a compressor loaded up. We need the brackets for it. We need a belt. There's the extra groove right there. I can see there's a groove that probably the run off of. There's a couple grooves there. There's a groove right there behind the alternator belt.
Why don't you rub your gums
And
over
there's
that?
a groove over here on the power steering. So yeah, it definitely needs that. It definitely needs that hooked up.
Return the new salt.
Because he's got nothing, man. Nothing. He's a fucking piece. Oh, man. He's not gonna... He's got nothing. He's a loser. He's been a loser his whole life. He's got nothing. No family. No fucking... I mean, he says he's got friends. Super Sam, that ain't his friend. Please. He used him. And Barry even kind of hints towards that about helping a friend out. He got stuck with that shitbox IV. You see what an eyesore that thing is? Not only that, but he's the old guy that fucking stinks of cat shit and piss. And he's fucking got ringworm and fucking shit growing out of his head and on his arms. He's gross.
No wonder he kept rolling around my legs down there.
Yeah,
That cat just loves me. I tell you what.
yeah, I bet.
But yeah, that's the rollback. We wanted to showcase
Looking
the
for peanut
rollback.
butter.
We had like I said, we had a subscriber wanted to see it.
Yeah.
There you go. You get to see
Ryan.
it. Of course, there's our devilish sticker right there.
Devilish.
Crossbones. On
Oh, yeah, that's
on the
Rusty
Rancher.
Wallace's fucking
That's a
old.
2001 Honda Rancher.
Yep.
It's a 350cc two-wheel drive.
Oh, boy.
And yeah, we use that, matter of fact, to get
Look
the
the
trailer
fuck
out.
out.
The trailer that was sitting there full
Oh, I know,
It
dude. He's
was up on
got
the hill
them
over there.
fucking
Way
lesions,
up on the hill.
eczema, and all that
And it
other
was full of all
shit.
that junk. So we took the quad up on the hill and got
Fucking disgusting.
the trailer, brought it down, and then we hooked it to the white truck out there. And you've seen it now. It's been empty. We hauled it to the scrap.
Flea bites.
Cashed it in.
I'll
We got
guarantee
paid,
you he's
you
got
know, we
lice and
got
shit.
money.
I'll
And,
bet money on it.
And that's what it's about over here. We
He's
haven't
got
finished
bugs
weed
growing in his hair.
We did a little bit more weed eating, but we haven't finished all the little, weeds that we want to
You
get
can see
down.
all
That's some
the
of them.
bites on his
We
arms.
went back behind the house with our
He loves
machete,
that shit.
and we took the machete to the jungle to the back of the house, and it was just, it was bad. We did some weed eating down through here, over where Spike's at. It was
I'm
all
done
grown
trying
up
to help
here.
Rich. I wouldn't do shit. I wouldn't piss on
We
him if
weed
he was
eated all
on fire.
those weeds right through
He's
here.
a fucking mutt.
Still weed eater. We got rid of all those weeds. And we did
All
some
his
more weed
little
eating around.
innuendos that he's been throwing in his videos.
man,
It's
we
funny,
do
man.
that.
When I'm not
All right,
around
yeah.
to say anything, he'll
Yes,
he'll
we're
fucking
planning
on
on
his
doing an episode of
cocksucker.
that.
And
We
now
just
he's
haven't got
back
to
on
it.
the same kick about the
We
car.
did some
Shit
more
that
weed
we.
eating, and just can't
I
remember
spent
all the
hours
weed
trying to
eating
talk.
around the
I ain't trying
We
to
did
help
some
him at
weed
all.
Around here, a little bit here and there,
Rich, if you're
Didn't do a
watching,
lot,
like I
but we
said,
did a little
bud,
bit. Did some
tomorrow,
weed eating over here on the ramp going up to the
and you
to the
did it
house,
to yourself.
around the boom truck right there. We did some more weed eating, but we're not going to showcase everything we did. But we got some of it done, and we did some work around here on the porch and the deck.
Yeah, dude, I think he's
He's
he's a fucking wacko. He's a
all over.
weirdo.
He's something else.
He's a creep.
Come on, Sam.
To be honest, he's a creep.
Come on, Sam. Probably Samantha's probably his gender. He's probably a female. Yeah, it's a female. That's why that.
Go
animal
back
show
and watch the
section-
video where he's
It's a
like,
female.
I got all this money, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna put
we're,
a motor in it.
We're back at it here at Beamer Sun Garage. We got to get a coil today for the Camaro. We got to work on the 91 LX Mustang. Got to put some brake fluid in it, find the brake leak. Got to fix some brakes around here. Good to have new
Listen
fluid,
and
need some brake
go
work.
over that same
The
shit.
65 red Mustang's gonna need them floor pans, and we're ready to do an episode with it as soon as we get the floor pans done and that. We're ready to take it over in the field over there and have a little fun over there. We've got to do some more cleaning over there. We moved some cars out. We're opening that up a little bit. I think my goal is to get all the cars in the middle.
Poor
there,
man,
put
what's
all the
up?
cars in the middle, out there in the field out there, and then open it all up.
Yeah,
and,
Frank's
you know,
got
get the
himself
car,
a
the
pretty nice
Mustang
car
out there,
going there.
the red truck and a big red over there.
Yeah,
and
big
a Cadillac
red.
over there. There's a couple cars that need to be put in the middle,
Yeah.
and then there'll be less vehicles to run into.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our goal.
There you go.
Look, there's our cow coat. That's
They
Preston.
want peanut butter.
That's these guys here are sisters here. I think that's a female too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take a look.
they're both females. So yeah, they're both sisters. It's a man. Actually, it's Samantha, but I call her Sam. Sam and Preston.
Wow.
Preston's name should be changed to something else. That's her name. Preston and Sam. And we got we got Bugs there. And then, of course, there's the queen right there. That's baby.
Yeah.
That's the queen right there. Yeah, baby.
Is that the one that, look at the lesion.
girl.
See?
Huh?
That's a flea bites and shit.
That's my baby. Her mama was a cat called Catalina. And Catalina was a real special animal.
Yeah, Sam 325.
And we just love Catalina. But she's gone. She passed away here oh gosh, she's probably been gone 5 or 6 years.
He loses
And we're
probably
lucky
25 cats a year.
Luckily we got baby. We got some other animals here that we just love. And of course there's our breakfast this morning. This was left of it. That's after all these cats come up and just
Oh man, you
Brandon,
don't
see
even
the-
know what the, if you haven't
Yeah,
seen
the
the
food
inside
they
of
put
his
out.
house,
This
oh,
one over here is playing with some
There's
string
not
on
even
the
words
bug.
for it.
He's in something else, that bug's getting. And there's Sam.
it is the most disgusting fucking
Well,
thing you'll
Sam.
ever see in your life.
What up, baby?
They don't shower.
That's us today here.
They don't bathe.
We're out.
They don't even
Beamer and
cook.
Son garage.
You can't.
just,
The fucking
Getting
house.
started here. It's in the morning, and I don't know. It's probably 9:30 in the morning. There's the bug
Empty
truck.
sit.
still
There's
over there.
fucking
It's
ashtrays.
still around. The Green Monster.
There's ashtrays knocked over. The shit is piled up. It looks like a hoarder house. I can't even imagine how many fucking dead kittens are in that house or what that house smells like. It's got to be
Still around.
disastrous.
It didn't hurt.
There's the picture right there. There's Barry's whole lifetime right there. That's everything he's accomplished in his life. Those are hot rods. And all you other YouTubers that are watching you guys, Bad Tree and Fasting and Pork, you guys ain't got shit on this dude. You understand? He'll meet you any place, anytime.
Hurt it. You know, it did a little bit of damage to the plastic splitter under the front of it, but other than that, it didn't hurt that truck. I heard something let go in the video. I don't know.
Exactly, Austin. Tried to help, but it didn't work. And you guys even tried to help this fucking mutt in the beginning.
If it's a CV joint on the front axle, but something let go. But it's still running, it's still driving. You can't kill it. You know, I said that before about that truck. You can't kill, a Ford truck. You just can't kill it.
Yeah, I know.
You can,
You can.
you can make it quit running. You can, hurt it a little bit, but
Yeah.
you can't kill it.
You
I'll
burnt the
fix it.
clutch
I'll
out of that
repair it,
truck and that.
the
Everyone
truck
heard
over
it.
there, Still waiting to get the fly. We got the parts for it now.
Oh,
So we're going to get the flywheel in that truck.
Yeah,
and
that's-
hopefully
yeah.
we'll do that. And, we got a brake line now, and the Toyota went out. It's got a brake
Oh.
line broke. We're going to try to repair that.
This is going to
And we've got
Cowtown.
a bunch of little, repairs here that's got to be done. The Mach 1, we're going to start on that soon. I got a new Sunny unit for the fuel tank. We've got to finish hooking up that
Do
ATI.
you realize just in this one video how many cars he said we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and not one fucking thing is done?
And then we're put some gas in it. We're ready to do an episode with it.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some other work to be done to it too, so probably gonna do that first, and then we'll be ready to do an episode on the 69 Mach 1. So yeah, we can't wait till we get to the Mach 1. Of course, we've got Eleanor sitting there next to it. It's our 72 fastback, and she's got that 429 in it. So yeah, we're gonna you know, we're gonna play with that. We're gonna play with the Mach. We got the LTD here too. And it's got the 460 in it.
I wouldn't want 86 cars either. But see, the thing is, Barry and his sick, fucking perverted, twisted little fucking troll mind, we see nothing but junk. But in Barry's eyes, I think he thinks those cars look like the day they came off the showroom. Without those 86 piles of shit, there's nothing. And that's what really Barry is a nothing. So that's why he is like from 5 years ago. Yeah, man, it's the same shit. It's one big
Yeah,
prop.
we got a lot of toys around here that we're gonna get to. So keep watching.
Yeah.
Keep checking back with us. Please subscribe to my channel.
Yep.
It's Beamer and Son Garage forever. You know, we're a force to be reckoned with here. Don't let no-
You're a force to be reckoned with. The only thing that's a force to be reckoned with is the smell off of you and your boy.
nobody tell you no different. Don't
Yeah.
let nobody fool you.
Yeah.
We won't be beat.
You won't be beat. And what? Guys have offered to race you, try to do build-offs with you. The only thing that nobody will beat you in is the filth and the nastiness. That, you're right, Barry. You are the champion of that. And no morals and being a scumbag piece of shit. That's right. You are the winner of that. Everything else, though,
We won't lay down.
Yeah.
And we are the real deal, Holyfield.
you're a fucking racist map who fucking steals from his dad. I shouldn't say steals, fucking extorts his retarded son. And not that his son's like retarded, like he's got this. He's retarded, he's stupid. Ryan, that's the truth with him. There's nothing wrong with that kid other than the fact that he's fucking lazy. He grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth. His grandparents took care of him. Never had to do anything. And then he lives with this fucking money. He's a pussy.
In this
like his
case,
old
we're
man.
the real deal Beamerfield. Because we're Beamers.
No, he doesn't have
Beamer sons are
employment. Fuck no, dude. This guy goes down to McDonald's and takes the trash, the burgers out of the trash, and then feeds those poor
Get
animals.
back with us. We'll see you next time. And like I said, don't forget to hit the like button.
Yeah, hit this. Oh, guys, just we'll do this. We'll do one more here real quick.
Okay, you got it. I'm thinking of buying a house.
A house by yourself?
Are you sure? I don't know anyone that owns a house. Yeah, girl. I mean, it's a big commitment.
Hey, if you can make it work.
I got this.
You got this. I'll see this for you. Trendsetter.
Matt means minor attracted person. Now this is another great video. We catch Barry in so many lies. Let's let
We're
it go.
back from the welding on the 73 Omega. Got a brand new stool there that my son brought me. Brand new. Really nice to sit down and weld. The welder did a pretty good job, our miller. But let's get to it.
We'll get back to the Miller. What do you hear about the Miller?
We took that piece of metal that I showed
Take a look at
from the
that.
last installment.
Again, guys, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a body man. But that right there, I don't even know why you could. I don't know.
And we straightened it out, hammered it out, and we literally put the same piece of metal that basically was ripped out of the tin. So that's the same piece of metal.
Because I believe what he did was when he hooked the chain up, he slid the chain over that and then backed up so hard it fucking bent down and it ripped the piece out. He didn't even put the clamp. He's a
Got a brand
retard.
new stool there that my son brought me. Brand new.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's do.
Look at this. He's using a ball. The big tough guy, right? And he's a big tough man, this guy. Now listen to the hammer blows. My fucking 9-year-old could swing that hammer harder. Listen.
Yeah, it's just as good as Nooski is.
Yeah.
Old Joe coming back a lot. Metal passed. We'll just do a little bit more tacking, a little bit more weld, a little bit more beating, and we'll stick the headlight in, we'll squirt a little paint over it, and we're good to go. We're not going to, decided we're not going to, fix it completely.
As usual,
If
ball
we do,
peen
you won't
hammer.
be able to see the carnage that it's been through,
The
her
fucking
battle
mutt.
scars. Her black eye, we're not going to completely, heal the black eye. I thought about it overnight. I was going to sand it all down and, skim coat it and just, really just.
I have these like dyes. I don't know if that's what you call them, but my uncle gave them to me. And you stick them up under the metal, and I guess you hit on them, and that you can do it that
Fix
way.
this fender right, make it look good. But you know what? It deserved to show us battle scars here at Beamer and Son Garage because this car's earned it. We can always put a fender on it later.
But Austin, it's a glorious 440, and it's a 440, and it's glorious.
Later down the road, just change the whole fender. That's probably what we're going to do. But for right now, we're going to have fun with it, and we're not going to spend any money on it because this is a $500 car. We don't want to put a lot into a $500 car. It's just an old drag car, an old beater, beater with a heater. Well, excuse me, beater with it had a heater. Does it still got the heater? Yeah, the heater hoses are there.
Exactly. He's got to go above and beyond and make everything bigger and badder than it really is. Same thing with that truck wreck. I've said it a couple times on here. I guarantee you that was one hell of a ride he went for. I mean, sliding on your side for that distance, that had to have been scary. You can't just tell the truth. He's got to make everything, he's got to, go over the moon. The real story of that accident, that would have been a legit thing. But of course, nope. It has to make it bigger and badder. I like your car, Austin. It's coming along nicely.
So yeah, we could run a couple hoses on that.
He hates you guys because he wants to be, he wants to have the interact. Not only the I don't even think he cares about, he don't care about his kid, let's be honest. But he would love to be able to take thoughts that he has about these cars because he's got all these wonderful thoughts, but he can't actually take the thought and apply it to the car. See, where you guys can take the thought and actually do what you're thinking about doing and talking about the car. See, Barry can't do that. And therefore, he hates you guys for it.
Run it to the, where they got a bypass, it looks like. Yeah, here's the bypass hose right here. So we could hook the heater back up. It just won't have a blower, but we could probably rig something up. So yeah, beater.
Yeah, Barry's son is the one. How do you think Barry lives? The kid works at Kroger's, but I forget the exact number. I don't know if it was 10 or 12 or $15,000 in debt. He got sued by Capital One. All the documentation's on, I have it on my community page and Poor Man's Speed Shop, all the extras and drama, you go over there. You'll find all kinds of shit. They have it all. I mean, for anybody new watching this, it's not like we just picked this guy and started picking on him or, just fucking. This is all real shit. Everything that is said is true about this guy. And all you got to do is watch him.
With a heater, it does have a heater. It does have a heater core, so it is a beater with a heater. But we love the Omega, and it's just going to keep getting better and better.
Exactly. That's a great, great comment. He says he lost his lady, talking about his mother. And then in his last video, he calls mother a whore. Yeah, I know. I didn't know she was fucking my mother.
More fun with it, We're just going to keep enjoying the car and just enjoying everything. There's our heat. There's our welder.
Now listen to this.
Miller
Listen.
Magnetic 135 to 115 volt wire feed.
This man cannot tell the truth about nothing. Now listen.
About $1,000 welder. It came with a cart and a tank and everything. It was over $1,000.
It came with the cart and the tank and everything. It was over $1,000. Now he just said that. Now listen to what he's about to say in less than a minute.
The welder itself is about $400 or $500, probably $450, $500. But by the time you get hit with the cart and the tank and everything else that goes with it. You got $900 in it when you get all said and done. Of course, this cart didn't come with it.
What?
That's a cart my son bought me last spring at the, they call it the Running the Grass. It's down here in Claremont County, Ohio. It's called the, we call it the Spring Pumpkin Run.
I'm happy you brought that up again. So did you hear that? He said $1,000, it comes with all the stuff, but the thing is different because he probably stole the fucking welder. But hey, that's whatever. That's just an accusation. But I'm happy he brought this Spring Pumpkin Run up. Guess what, Barry? What are you going to get there this year? Oh, that's right. You can't go, and neither can your fucking stupid son. You guys were barred from there. Because you're a dumbass.
Well, it's down at the fairgrounds down there in Claremont. They call it the Running the Grass.
You'll never step foot in that fucking place ever again.
We call it the Spring Pumpkin Run, what we call it. But it's down at the fairgrounds down there in Claremont County in Owensville. And they have two...
To be honest with you, Barry, I think that a lot of those people are happy you pulled that bullshit because they were sick of you for years, walking around, stinking the place up, fucking going around with no money, bothering people, sticking cameras in people's faces, acting like you were a fucking big shot.
Every year, one in the spring, and then they have another one in the fall. It's called a Pumpkin Run. It's a great big car show, swap meet. You guys, if you've never heard of it, it's the biggest car show in southeastern Ohio. It's a really big deal.
Exactly, Austin. Exactly. And hey, listen, that's one of the great things about this country. You don't have to agree with everybody. I mean, I'll guarantee that all of us have different opinions about things. But that's one of the things, you respect the other person's, even if you don't agree with it, you respect it and you move on. Just because, but see, that's not how it is with Barry. It's his way and no way.
And my son go to it every year. It starts on Friday, ends on Sunday. So it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a 3-day ordeal. We love the Pumpkin Run. So we're gearing up for that here. We've got to fix a couple cars up for the Pumpkin Run this year. We're already set with a couple right now to go to the spring, to the fall Pumpkin Run. It's in the fall. It's the first weekend of October, and we just love the Pumpkin Run. We can't wait till the Pumpkin Run this year. Of course, that's the mark of the winter setting in.
Austin, we ought to start making shorts of that, about all of his different videos, getting clips about him talking about going to the Pumpkin Run. And then putting the fucking title, denied.
October 1st, usually right around the first weekend of October. It's usually October 1st.
You can sit around and count the dead kittens.
That area. But yeah, we can't wait till that happens. In the meantime, we got, a lot of good things going on. It's we're in the beginning part of July. I think it's July 11th or something like that. Somewhere early July. So we got a long way to go. We got the rest of July. We got August, we got September, before we get to October. So basically, we got 3 months to go to get one of these.
Man, he's hitting us with the fucking ads tonight.
Cars of ours. Something different for him. Ready for the Pumpkin Run. I already got my car ready.
Of course.
Mine's a 71 4-door Skylark that I always use for the Pumpkin Run. I always use this car for the Pumpkin Run. And there it is up on the hill there. You can see the fender right there. That's the car I run to the Pumpkin Run every year. And
this is 5 years ago. Now, guys, I want you to listen to this sentence because the son wasn't living with Barry at this point. So listen to what he says. I think he was trying to get money out of the kid, trying to get the kid to spend money. Because listen to what he says.
There's a different variety of cars. He's got a 69 Cadillac. I know what he wants to take. He wants to take the Charger.
Now the Charger, that Charger is a force to be reckoned with, right? We've all seen it in all of his videos. Watch this.
It's going to take a lot to get the Charger. It's going to need an engine, I think. I don't think we can patch that engine. It's got rings and valve seals and valve guides, are wore out in it. So I don't think we're going to be able to make that happen unless he buys an engine for it.
Okay. So The only way you're gonna drive that, the one car the kid wants to drive, even though all the cars are his. Every other car in there can be MacGyver, but guess what? That you can't drive that one, son, unless you buy a new motor.
It's going to be a lot to get the Charger back out there. It really is. There's my Fury. I love my Fury. That's actually a Fury 3.
Who gives a fuck?
It says it right there. Fury 3.
Yeah, cool.
But it won't be going to the punk around
Yeah,
either.
no shit.
It needs a lot of work. Now, this car does run and drive, but it needs brake work now.
That car ain't going
Brake.
nowhere.
If I
Come
fix the
on.
brake, he could drive that, but he
Yeah.
won't drive that car.
No.
So he wants, I tell you what, a car he should drive, and all we got to do is fix the fuel system on it. It vapor locks, and I want to change up the intake. It's right here.
Bullshit, because that's the car you wanted, and you ended up finagling out of
It's
him.
71. So yeah, I could change up the intake. Try to get the heat away from the fuel line. Talk him into buying some race gas for it. I drive that to the punk around that whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Who the fuck would take racing? Again, I'm not a mechanic, but I know that you don't take 110 octane racing fuel and put it in a stock fucking motor. Oh my god.
This car's so bad on fuel that when you accelerate, the speedometer goes up and the gas gauge goes down.
Yeah, well,
This thing's horrible on gas. I'm going to say probably 6 miles to the gallon. It's horrible. It's a beast, but it's just one of the worst ones in fuel economy around here. But he don't care. It's just a 3-day deal. He'll be driving Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, I mean, that's the one he should take. We took it 1 year, and she got hot. And
you said he can't drive that car. He was scared of it.
Vapor lock as the engine, warmed up. And it just shut off on me. So, yeah, we had to let it cool down. Let the temperature, it was really a hot day.
Yeah.
We got it on one of our episodes, and it says broke down, and that's the car. Yeah, this is a car that broke down. I had to talk around it. It's vapor locked on us.
Yeah.
There's some issues with it, well, it's not just the car. It's actually the fuel. It's the ethanol that they're putting in the gas these days.
Oh yeah.
It just ruins it for us hot rodders.
Hot rod.
That fuel's just terrible for them.
There's not one fucking hot rod in that yard.
It eats rubber parts. It causes a vapor lock.
Potential hot rods? Yes, but not anymore, and nor is there one anymore,
I
in
need to
my
talk to
opinion.
somebody who can ever listen to me and explain to them, you need to get this ethanol garbage out of there and start making good gasoline again. Start making some good gas. Some millionaire needs to hear me and realize, what these people are doing. They're making a fortune. They're making basically.
Barry, maybe that gas station that you always go to, maybe they're screwing you and they're putting water in their gas, and that's why you're having
junk
so much
fuel,
problem.
selling this to the public, and we got to deal with this. It's just totally
What?
crazy that we got to deal with this kind of garbage fuel.
What?
And you got these pioneers out there that most of them are all gone nowadays that started all this back in when the internal combustion engine first came out. The gasoline back there in those days was, even when it was brand new, was still better than this garbage we got to use today. This stuff is just no good. This ethanol. No.
Barry, I think a lot of the problem is that you're not a mechanic and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So, of course your cars ain't
No
gonna
good
run
for
right.
your whole hot rod. Gasoline.
Throw some fucking.
Oh, there's nothing. We've got new bounty. It's 2 times.
Hey Barry, do you put
It's
racing
good.
fuel in that
Race fuel,
Corolla?
You're looking at $5, $6 a gallon for the race fuel. It's probably got an octane, I think 99 or 105.
Up here
somewhere
it's
around there.
110.
Depends if you get it at Sunoco, where you get it at. It's hard to get the race fuel at any gas station. Sunoco selling 94.
Who
Used to
the
sell
fuck would
94
put
Ultra,
race fuel in a
But I
stock
think they
motor?
even cut that out now. It's just a 93. And it's just so full of that ethanol.
He can't afford that
It's
shit.
really not good for the car.
Yeah. It's
So
5%
anyways,
fuckface.
Enough harping on the gas companies because they are crooks. We know
Yeah.
that.
You're a crook.
But we have to
You stole from
finish
your
on
dead
the
mother.
Omego, and we're going to get back to it.
Yeah.
We got the metal welded in. We did a little
Yeah.
bit of pounding, a little bit of hammering on
Yeah.
it. We're going to do a little bit more. We're going to squirt some paint on it. We're going to
Yeah.
take out a can here
Yeah.
of some paint. There we go.
Probably stole all that from
Good
your
old
parents'
spray
house
can.
too.
Yeah, and we're gonna We're going to match it, not. And we're going to spray it, and we're going to be done with her. And that's the 1973 Omega Black Eye Repair.
Yeah.
You know, just a piece of metal, hammer it out with a hammer, and you can use this about anything you got laying around.
Not true,
We
Barry.
pulled it out with a chain wrapped around a tree.
Yeah. And look how that worked.
Everybody's got a tree, so that's how we pulled all that
And
out.
look how that worked for you.
And there we go. So we're going to finish it up. Squirt
I don't know too many people that would take a chain. I know exactly what he did. He took the chain and he slid it, you know, he slid the chain on there and he fucking backed up like Barry does. And you could see it. It pulled down and ripped that fucking chunk right out. Ripped the fucking fender out. Look at the gap.
paint on it and ship it. So we'll see you next time here at Beamer and Son Garage. Please subscribe to us. We got a lot to show you. We can teach you a lot.
Huh.
We need you to subscribe. We need you people. Without you people, we are nothing.
You are.
We've got to have subscribers to continue our channel. So give us a call.
Give us a call. What's that number?
And check us out.
I can't believe it. That's it, guys. You're driving those cars. Of course, they know it. There's nothing. Unbelievable, guys. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure. I figured I'd hop on and do one quick more. Did he? He come pretty close to it. And yeah, the boy did. The boy ran right the fuck out of there. Barry ain't about that. Barry's almost. He's mad at the world. He's mad at the world because, he's got nothing in his life, He don't have much, let's face it. How old is he? 60s? He smokes like a chimney. He can't walk. It's like Rich. I mean, I hate to say it. I think Barry's in better shape than Rich, but whatever. And that's his life out there, the junkyard. Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, gentlemen, it's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. It's nice seeing you guys and speaking with you. Barry, I keep telling you, just fucking end it. End it. And Richie, I know you're watching too. I'm sure you'll be hearing tomorrow from Cassidy. We'll talk to you later.